Hey y'all. Woo! Welcome to Cornbread and Roses. I'm your friendly neighborhood organizer, Austin. I'm here tonight with Red Mike.
Hello, comrades. I should change my name to Red Mike. I wonder if it'll let me.
Let's see here. Oh my goodness. And yeah, there's, you know, I put in the description like, hey, I think we've overcome our technical difficulties, but right now it feels like we haven't. And yeah, I might be sounding a little muddy. Oh, and there we go. Our Stray Kids fan, hello.
How are you doing?
And I think Jay Money might be sounding a little muddy too, but you know what? We're gonna press on. We're gonna move forward, and because this is the most unprofessional podcast in the land, tonight we probably can't even share the screen properly to show articles. That's where we're at, folks. Uh, but in lieu of all that, yeah, hey, fuck it, we'll do it live. Yeah. So let's see here. Let's see how has your week been? Because tell you what, it's been a hell of a week over here, Bubba.
Oh yeah, it's been a busy week for me too. The first week was cold weather, which means that the Center for the Unhoused that I volunteer at stays open as a shelter all night long. Now, the way we get around that is we close at 11:45 and in the morning at night and reopen at 11:15 in the morning or 12:15 in the morning. Sorry. So we're closed for 30 minutes,
Nice.
and that means that we're technically not there every. We're not technically not open all night long. So everybody has to go outside in the cold for 30 minutes while we technically are not open. So we had between 6 and 10 people stay the night, and so we just had to have extra volunteers on hand to make sure that everything goes smoothly and everybody gets what they need and that sort of thing. So that's what I was off doing. Um, yeah, that was the
Yeah.
first of the week, and then of course, I'm always busy with organizing and trying to get people to do things and writing letters to various people to ask them to knock stuff off, which we'll get into a little bit today. Because I'm a Hyundai driver, so there's a Hyundai story today. So I felt like I had to write a letter to Hyundai and be like, "Hey, can you please not use prison labor?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
Well, that's it sounds like you had an outstanding week uh, as uh, a citizen of this planet, doing the right things and helping folks out. We had and I mean, other than the news, which is a painful blur that uh, melts my brain on the daily. We did a little our North Alabama DSA chapter up here. We did our first ever brake light clinic, and it was organized and driven by our yeah our growth and development committee chair and membership coordinator Henry, and he actually and let's if we can we'll try to show you all the article and stuff. But Fox News came and talked to us. They heard about it through the grapevine, through social media and stuff, and wonderful reporter Logan showed up, new to Alabama. So we welcomed her, and yeah, it was nice. So we helped about 12 people. Couldn't do everything we needed to do because some of those newer cars they got like unibody designs for their light system. So you know, as everything right, like you got to replace the whole thing. You know, um, and you know, family had uh, little church event today that we went to, and had some good food. And our general meeting was on Saturday for DSA up here. And let's see, I swear there's more, but and we got more stuff coming up this week, this Thursday. I think the Starbucks strike kicks off on Thursday, don't it?
Is that so? They technically have already begun, but I guess the local crew is going to start on Thursday, and there's going to be people turning up to support them. So they've called for a nationwide boycott of Starbucks. So make sure you're not buying any Starbucks. They burn their coffee anyway. It's not my cup of tea. No pun intended. But yeah, so make sure you avoid Starbucks, and no coffee, no contract. That's what they're calling for. So, and the opposite holds too. No contract, no coffee.
Yeah. No, I'm not sure. Have they released the details on that? I can't remember if they're keeping it close to the vest or not. Like, we'll see how long it lasts, how long it needs to last. But there's something around the order of 10,000 Starbucks in the States. As a matter of fact, right down the road, they just opened up a Starbucks across from another Starbucks, which, hey, all right. But of those 10,000, about 550 or so are unionized properly, and there's more that are being unionized. So yeah, support. Don't be a scab. Yeah.
They don't cross. Do not cross the picket line. Solidarity is our most powerful weapon.
That's right. That's right. Our collective economic power gets the goods through boycotts or strikes or what have you, time and again.
And if you'll go to nocontractnocoffee.org, there's a little form you can fill out to Starbucks CEO Brian Nickel, calling on him to bargain a fair contract with Starbucks workers. So that might be in order as well. Like, let him know that you stand with Starbucks workers and that you're not patronizing Starbucks while the ULP's on strike.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still here. I had to cut my camera for a second. There's been some other strike stuff happening across the nation. I saw some folks were on strike for 3 years and they finally got a contract. I tell you what, you really want to be on top of labor news. You can't do no better than the Valley Labor Report, folks.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
They're the real professionals out of this area.
Oh, God, yes.
They're based in Huntsville. They're actually on the radio. You can listen to them live on WVNN and some other radio stations. So, but you can also watch them on YouTube. The Valley Labor Report. Check them out for sure. They are comrades, and they do a great job covering labor issues, and they get good guests, and in terms of professionalism, just blow us out of the water. It's not even close. So I wonder why you're even listening to us when you could be listening to them instead.
That's right. Well, you can bring both channels up at once and play them at the same time and see how you do. Like,
see if they sync up in any major way, like the Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd song.
That's it. See how many podcasts you can play at once, and see what happens to your brain, and let us know. So, but yeah, we also, so let's see. Also on Thursday, the Alabama Public Library System Board is going to ram through some, horseshit to, censor stuff about queer folks, folks at All Track, at the Root, and some other organizations have been fighting them for, at least year 2, possibly year 3. And so John Wall down there, who's also the GOP head for the state, he just used his position as part of the GOP to get the board flooded with calls and letters and stuff. So he's supposed to be nonpartisan in that position, and well, they like to cheat, don't they? Ethics don't mean a thing. Character don't mean a thing.
Absolutely.
I am the law. Wait, that's not a very good Stallone, but you get the idea.
I got the idea. I knew what you were going for.
Thank you. You ever watch that movie?
The original Judge Dredd? Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. I like it. They got some. They redid it too, didn't they?
They made another Dredd movie in 2012 with Carl Urban as Judge Dredd, and it's sort of a cult flick.
Yeah. I mean, I will watch any comic book movie. I just will. And not that they're all good for sure, but yeah, I still haven't watched the new Superman. I do want to watch that though.
It's pretty good. It's a cute movie. It has its moments. There are a couple of things where I was like, yeah, okay, but overall, it was a pretty good movie.
Yeah, I did see a little clip or whatever where ICE is taking Superman away. So very. And they didn't record that before, but they had to, they did this, a year, 2 years ago is when they were doing this movie, but clearly they read Project 2025 and knew what was coming. Also on Thursday is Trans Day of Remembrance. There's around April, there's the Trans Day of Visibility. But this coming Thursday on the 20th is the Trans Day of Remembrance. It's to remember folks who've passed away in the previous year. And that's taking place at Shenanigans Theater. I love that place. I do not go there enough. I wish I could set up a cot there. And take some improv classes and stuff like that. That might help our professionalism here on the show.
It might.
But they got a lot of incredible programs that they run. They run clothing exchanges and clothing closets, and they just opened a food pantry. I do believe, and they screen shows and they host kids to be able to play Dungeons and Dragons and all kinds of cool stuff. So I think there's the Weird Kids for Life group out there. But yeah, that'll be, I think, at 5:30 on Thursday. Down. Oh, look, we got our dog, Uncle Warren, in with us. Hey man, thanks for showing up.
Absolutely.
Have you gotten to watch this show yet, Extra Bulla?
I haven't gotten around to it yet. I'll do that. I'll make a note. Let me open up a tab.
Yeah, the chat's fun, dude. The chat's fun in there, and a lot of jokes. But he does some fun stuff with the secret show and stuff, and then he's got a regular news show 2-3 days a week. And no punches pulled at all.
There you go.
So yeah.
Well, I've got a tab open. It's in a tab now, so I'll get to it eventually.
That's what's up. That's the way you got to do it. You open up 100 tabs and then just like beers on the wall, just,
Knock them down one at a time.
yeah. So I think that's about it. Our chapter is also meeting with national on electoral stuff, and we're very excited. I think there's at least 5 folks in the state that are going to be running for office. We've had Robert, one of our co-hosts, on the show. Robert Hunter. His links in the description. You can donate to him wherever you are. You can volunteer for him. I'm sure you can phone bank for him. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you are. So, but we also got Amanda Pluschek. She's running for Congressional District 4. And we got Joshua Howard. He's going to be State Senate District 2 against Tom Butler. And Jacob Jones is running. Joshua and Jacob are still in the signature gathering phase because we're running as independents. Shout out to that, and if you'd like to help, hit us up on Instagram. You ain't got to be in DSA to help. You know what I'm saying, folks? So
be a lot cooler if you were, though.
Yeah, dog. And we got another Alabama fella down in Mobile. You can find him on TikTok and YouTube. Jeff, he's looking to run for office as well. So, and we got till May to keep recruiting folks and building up our numbers. But if we had 20 or 30 people, working class folks running for office on working class policies, that would certainly get in the crawl of all these corporatists and bootlickers and what have you out there. So if you want to run, you can, because I don't know if you've seen everybody in Congress and the Senate, but we got football coaches and stuff like that up there.
And football players.
Yeah.
And they run unopposed, basically. So I think on my last ballot, there was Kamala Harris and there was Greg Griffin running for the Chief Supreme Court Justice. And those were the only 2 Democrats on my ballot. And other than that, it was Republicans running unopposed. So it may as well be you. You can't do any worse than they're already doing.
That's right. That's right. So, well, with I think we and folks, there's all kinds of other stuff going all the time, all across the state. A whole bunch of organizations out there doing good work. So get in where you fit in. And yeah, I think we're skipping a couple. We're earning the moniker of unprofessional today because I can't even find my DSA calendar where I got my crib sheet for what's happening in socialist history this week. So that's off the table, but you know what? I bet you can find something that happened this week. And normally got some memes and media to kick it off with. And I didn't, which is the hardest part, honestly, of the show. Because I end up with 50 of them and then whittle it down to just a cool 20, which is probably still way too many. But anyway, don't have that. But let's see if we can make this work. But I do have a conspiracy of the week. Oh wait, let's see here. Let's see how we do this. All right, we're gonna allow this, and then we're going to, kind of see if this works. Is this working? Did that work? It did. Okay. Look at us. So yeah, I decided to brilliantly use a different browser on this new setup that Red Mike here hooked me up with. So
Yeah, is it any good? Like, be
and
brutal.
the Firefox browser works very differently than the Brave browser. So, you know, why? Don't change things. Don't iterate. Don't try to improve things, folks. If something's working, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah.
How is that
But
new computer, by the way? Is it any good?
This month. Joe Rogan is now transvestigating the Statue of Liberty, which is amazing. It's made out of not human, for one. I mean, maybe you know, maybe the Statue of Liberty is trans, but I don't know. Does it like what the hell is going on?
Well, basically, it's like,
Yeah,
are you able to hear me, Austin?
is this satire or farce? Where are we at in this reality of stuff? You know. Oh, I didn't lose you, did I?
I'm here. It says that I'm
Oh
talking.
goodness. I feel like I can't hear you.
Yeah, do you see my rings moving
Yeah, we're
around
in a
my
world of
logo?
trouble over here. But yeah, we're gonna have to see if are you talking there, Red Mike?
I am.
Uh-oh. It looks like this setup is really hamstrung us today. This might be our shortest show ever, to be honest. Yeah, no sound coming over here.
Uh-oh.
All right. I am going to let this play and kill it. Let's see here. You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Uh-oh. No. We are having a ton of fun. A ton of fun.
Hello, comrades.
Oh, goodness.
Still no?
No.
Oh, no. Well,
We are up a creek without a paddle.
I wonder what happened.
Because I can see you trying to talk.
Yeah, I wonder if anybody else
can't
can
hear
hear me.
nothing. Maybe it's me. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Seriously, folks,
It says that I'm talking.
where are we at?
Your microphone got unmuddied.
Oh, your browser's blocked your screen. Great. I guess I should have tested all this before
and I thought I did. But clearly, I think I'm going to have to. You know what? I have a feeling. No, that's not what happened. No. Almost just inceptioned myself thinking that I got off Firefox to go to Brave for this to work in the first place. Maybe I did years ago. Oh, I think I did do that years ago. I think I had this problem before, but it was like 4 years ago. Yeah, I don't hear you, Red Mike. Let's see. Oh,
No bueno.
look
No
at you
bueno.
typing in the chat. Oh my. I got this. I can't even share. I can't share nothing. Oh goodness. Let's see. I can't share any the articles. My partner in crimes, Mike, is not coming through on my headset. Can I change? Try speaking again.
Hello, comrades.
Nope. Yeah.
Oh, that's no
Okay.
good. No good at all.
So it's a real shit show. We certainly have earned our moniker as the most unprofessional podcast in the land. And I feel like we hit the high points, I guess. Hit the high points. Other thing I was going to mention for conspiracy this week is MAGA thinks that Erica Trump is Eric Trump, and that she was a man who's transitioned. So also, highly doubtful, but also maybe good for her. I don't know. I do not know. Folks, I'm just going to mention the headlines, and I think we're going to cut bait today. There's the Tuskegee University is suing to keep the nation's only historically black veterinary school accredited. They've taught about 90% of all black veterinarians in the nation, and yeah, so they got some stuff that they're having to deal with down there. The kind of mentioned this before. Hyundai and Kia is being sued. Automotive giants sued over unlawful and abusive labor practices in Alabama. It's being sued by a California-based nonprofit for unconscionable labor practices, to include using prison labor in their supply chain, which they don't get a fair wage for one. For two, it drives down the wages of folks that aren't incarcerated. So all in all, good to see that happening. And yeah, something else we got. German steel manufacturer plans to start operations in Alabama, invest in 61 million of that 61. That's just 61 million of that 20 trillion that's coming in, folks. It's building its North American headquarters in Loxley. So, hey, sounds like it'll make a few jobs. We'll see how it goes. I'll be working on 58 acres out there, and it's part of a 2-phase. The plant is coming on in 2 different phases. First part completed first quarter of 2027, and the next part in 2029. And this is Loxley's out in Baldwin County. Just FYI. Average wage is supposed to be around $30. They're getting $16 million in tax incentives, and should be, with all that money and investment stuff, it seems like there's going to be a lot of automation, but at least 83 jobs will be coming on, and anticipating 26.3 million in revenue over 20 years. So over 20 years minus the tax incentives, they're looking at 10 million and about 120 million in payroll. So not nothing. Got Tommy Tuberville, who will be, if this goes through, but right now suing the government for looking into his phone records for the January 6th coup attempt. And it looks like as it's set up, it's like each look that they took would be $500,000 owed to him and a handful of other folks up in DC. And hope it doesn't get through, because I don't know, that's some snowflake shit right there. Like, oh, you looked at my phone, you owe me $500,000 every time you looked. Oh, and they didn't even. They looked at the record, right? Not actual content. So we shall see. And lastly, Alabama schools are A+ on a report card. I was looking at this and did see that 4th graders in the state jumped from 49th, 50th up to 34 in reading and math. The last count being 9 years ago, but there's some, oh goodness, the list, it's paywalled, of course. But it looks like some investment in schools is taking place, and it's having some payoffs. And I guess those are the headlines. Those are a little bit of what's going on. Our apologies for the technical difficulties. Our apologies for the shit show that it was tonight, folks. But
Still can't hear me?
thank y'all for taking a look. Last little thing before me and Red Mike head out. And thank you, Red Mike, for just hanging in the studio and being emotional support, because I can feel your energy. I appreciate it, dog. Last little thing. We got a tweet here from Marjorie Taylor Greene. I am now being contacted by private security firms with warnings for my safety, as a hotbed of threats against me are being fueled and egged on by the most powerful man in the world. The man I supported and helped get elected. Aggressive rhetoric attacking me has historically led to death threats and multiple convictions of men who are radicalized by the same type of rhetoric being directed at me right now. This time by the President of the United States. As a woman, I take threats from men seriously. So Bit of leopard is eating everybody's face, including Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's. So, hey, um, the enemy of my enemy is my ally. Well, maybe that doesn't apply here, but yeah, that's about it, folks. I appreciate y'all for being here. We are, I think, we should be on next. Oh, whew. Hope I'm not getting sick. Should be on next Sunday, the 22nd, and the 29th, or the 23rd. So you can't even read today. The 23rd and the 30th will mark our 1 year mark. I don't know if we'll do anything special though, folks. But the 30th of this month will officially make it 1 year we've been at this. So maybe we do something special. Maybe we don't. Maybe my computer doesn't work. Maybe my browser doesn't work. Maybe Red Mike's mic doesn't work. But yeah, and we appreciate y'all. We appreciate your time. Time is precious, and for you to sit there and share it with us is a blessing. And thank you. Like, comment, share, subscribe, do all those things. Fight the
Don't comment on this video.
algorithm controlled by all these rich folks. We will be using we are having to use their tools, folks. And yeah, as we like to say around here, all the power to all the people. We, the people, break our chains together. Solidarity forever, y'all.